All right. We are back on live reactions, and I am John Cam. Okay. Okay, so you already know what's been going on. We had the election, and the votes are believe all done. I think they're all done. And pretty much Trump won in a landslide. He killed that map. The whole map looked red. He killed it. Um, but of course, some things happen after the fact. After this man then got into presidency, even though, well, he did have his talk, and his talk was kind of long, and I'm like, ugh, it is kind of long, but he did just win, so yeah, give it to him, man. He won. Applaud to that man. Applaud to that man. We got a president that I feel like will actually do some real stuff around here. But afterwards, there's some things that transpired. Before I get into it, I want to say this though. It is really sad that you can have people in your family and people that are your friends, supposedly friends that they kind of like they change on you after just over a vote. It's really weird to me. I don't understand it. You have values and views of, excuse me, and how you think of things, and I have values and views of how I think of things. So I don't understand, you know, how people can unfriend people or just don't want to be involved with them people just because your values and just because you don't see the same viewpoint as them when it comes to these elections. Neither one of these candidates know who we are. Neither one of them do. So why does it really even matter at the end of the day? It don't matter because I can choose Kamala. Hell, in my state, it didn't matter whether I choose Trump or Kamala because it's a blue state. It's gonna automatically stay blue. Which you don't understand why, but it's gonna stay blue. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm just upset. I'm not upset. I'm just kind of I don't understand. I'm not trying to unfriend anybody. If you like Kamala, you like Kamala. I have no problem with it. You like Trump, I'm with you because I voted for Trump. We can still be friends at the end of this. It don't hurt anything. But let me play this and then I'll maybe give you the story and the background of what I'm talking about because you know I just don't understand it and why people act this way. But here we go. I'm gonna play this video for you and you see how these people respond to after Trump win an election. All right? Let me get right on into it.
How did we get here? How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now? All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Whoa. It's not gonna happen. She's saying on the couch.
I chose family, I chose women, I chose America.
You should have chose your choice.
How the fuck is this still happening? Whoa. All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done with you.
Hey.
I'm done with you and your mother and your sister.
What?
I'm just done with all of this.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
All my friends who are Trump supporters. You don't understand how scared I'm.
It's okay, baby girl. It's okay.
If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone else, everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like
We're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends. How dare you put this man into office for
Oh wait,
another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it
oh
means
wait,
for us as a people. To
okay.
know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this
Ignorance.
country, it's so
Hey,
terrifying.
wait,
It's so
wait.
terrifying.
She said
What the fuck
ignorance.
are we?
She said ignorance and hate. Okay, so people voted for him because they're ignorant and because they're hatred of who? I don't hate anyone. I, I don't. Well, I don't like Kamala, but I don't hate her. I just don't like her. I, I I don't get why they say these things. It's just weird and odd. Like there's no hatred here, woman. It's just we chose a better candidate. That's it. Let that be that. We want a better way forward. We want to make America great again because it just ain't great, and it wasn't great under the Biden and Harris administration. It just wasn't. So we don't want that no more. We just don't want it.
Are we back in this same situation again? Who the fuck is voting for him?
Me,
Genuinely.
me.
Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. Live with that decision. Sit with it.
Okay,
Let it make you uncomfortable.
I
Fuck
tried
you.
not to, but I'm
How
sorry.
did we get here?
All right, so that's the end of the
How
video.
did we get
Let me
here?
let me stop it here.
What in the
And so you see what's going on. I think some of these clips was before the election. But it's hilarious to me to see how these people react. It's something mentally going wrong upstairs. I don't know why would they react like this. Now I kind of understand because it's a woman, and I mean you may want to have a representation of you in office. I get that. We did the same thing with Obama. He was a black man. We wanted to see a representation of us. So we voted him in. And we did it twice. We did it twice. But nowadays it's a little bit different. We don't want representation anymore. We want character. What's real? Who can help us, you know, put more money in our pockets? That's what we want. We don't want to sit here and be afraid to say what we want to say or accidentally misgender. I said ginger, misgender someone, and then end up possibly getting arrested because we said, oh, he looks like a she or whatever. You know what I mean? So we want to live our lives. We're normal people. We don't want to live in a demonic woke world. We just don't want that. But anyways, I want to show a clip actually that was like just so demonic and so crazy. Like she need to be in a fucking mental home for real. So hold on, let me find it real quick. See if I can find it. It didn't take that long because most of these are next to each other. Here you go. No, not that one. The dude was talking in that one. I think it's this one. I'm gonna do this one. See this girl here?
I'm
Right here.
sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
This is just
Why?
crazy.
Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Oh wait, there's more on her. Look at this. Why so much Trump derangement? I don't understand it. Why is it like this?
Quick question: are you guys okay?
I
Seriously,
think this is his
I think a lot
channel.
of you guys maybe need therapy or a hug or something. I don't know what's going on. was so bad that people went to Sesame Street and Sesame Place and started venting to Elmo on Elmo's video.
I've
This is
been to
sad.
Elmo.
If I was a racist MAGA person, I would have a field day online watching you guys go crazy over the internet, right? I'll have my popcorn, I'll sit down and just scroll. Never been a people of fear, crying, and whining on the internet. Craziest
Right,
part, some of these people are in career positions, throwing tantrums online and acting wild.
right. Because my thing is, it's just not that serious. I mean, it is serious, but it's not to the point of crying over a vote. Not that serious. Neither one of these candidates know who you are personally. I can see if one of them was your best friend or a family member or something like that. I can probably understand that more than someone you don't know, probably never met in your life, and you crying. Then I get it. You probably thinking, oh, they're gonna take away your reproductive rights. Well, they're not. Sorry to say, but they're not trying to take away your reproductive rights. What they're trying to do, and what Trump did, was bring it back to the states. That's all he did. So now you just have to vote at the state level and say, hey, I want to be able to have abortion. Hey, I don't want to have abortion. And you know what? I'm gonna make that a separate video because I really want to talk about that a little bit in depth. So I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna let him play a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna conclude this video. Hold on a second. Oh, I keep bringing up the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, play that.
So now people are going online and blaming Latinos for their vote. Again, we got Chinese that voted 50% also, right? We have Indians that voted. This is their American right. We can't blame people for utilizing their American rights to vote. You can't throw tantrums at people because they decided to vote something that you didn't want them to vote. That's not how it works. So there's a lot of fear mongering. Project 2025, police immunity. Understand that there's something called checks and balances. Another thing we gotta understand when it come down to so-called Black Americans, right? There was two times America, well, United States specifically, bombed its own land, and that was bombing so-called Black Americans with the Tulsa massacre and the 1985 Philadelphia move bombing that they had over there in Philadelphia. And
Okay, I
so
don't know
the
nothing about
fear
this stuff.
mongering, none of that stuff was going to work at all because we've been through some of the worst of the worst. And so we have no fear, right? We're going to find strategies and solutions on how we can persevere through adversity because we always do. I know the lineage of these people that's crying and whining on the film, but I know we don't move like that. With that being said, we're going to have some solutions in the next video. Peace and light, love and light. And let's stop the silliness online and crying and looking silly online. And seek some therapy. Peace
Yeah,
and love, Chiki.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
play this again.
no, no.
Look at
Why,
this.
why, why?
This is crazy.
Why, why, why? Do you really hate me that bad?
All right, that's enough. That's enough. I don't want this video to go too long, but you see how deranged this is. I don't understand the Trump deranged. I don't understand the love for Kamala because she really didn't bring any value. She just didn't. So I don't understand it. Um, but I do want to talk about before I get off this video. I do want to talk about, like I said at the beginning, like it's just sad to see people, respond the way they do because of your choice on who you decide to vote for. Um, I'm gonna just throw it out there. It's a cousin of mine that I just learned recently, maybe a few months ago, that she was even my cousin. And the only reason why I know that she's my cousin is because we had an uncle that passed away. You know, I wouldn't have never known who she was ever. And the only reason why I think she is my cousin is because she kind of looked like some of my family members. So, but the only thing I did was I put up a red screen with the letter 47 in the middle. That's all I did. Didn't do any go Trump. I didn't do no Hey, Trump supporter. I ain't do none of that. I ain't say I'm Trump won. I ain't do none of this. I ain't do any of it. What I did was just put a red screen with number 47 in the middle. And she came on my platform saying, um, Trump supporter. That's what she said. Trump supporter. So I said yes. And she said okay. And that was the end. But for some reason, something made me say, hey, let me go check my friends list. See all my friends. And and I remember how many friends I had. And then when I looked at it, I said, hey, I'm one friend down. I'm one friend down. So what I ended up doing was going to her page. And I see I am no longer her friend. What? The logic doesn't make sense. Just because I voted for somebody you didn't vote for, and you didn't like the fact that I voted for them, you're gonna unfriend me. Is it's just crazy and weird, and I just don't understand it. And then I have another person after that was an old friend of mine, which I mean I still look at him as a cool person, but we lost contact a long time ago, so he's just like more of a friend associate type person now. And every now and again he'll hit the like button. I hit the like button, shit like that. It ain't like oh, we kick it every now and again. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't nothing like that. But we used to kick it back in high school. Let's put it that way. But with him, he asked me why I voted for Trump. So I just said, hey, I'll just give you one. I voted because I value free speech. You know what I'm saying? I do. I want to be able to say whatever I want to say, even though I'm not like vulgar or loud, or I don't say the most wildest shit. Um, but I still think that people should be able to say whatever they say, and Kamala don't believe that. She want to take away your free speech. So that's why I told him, like, I don't believe in censorship. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. I left it at that, and we went into a rant. And I hate to go through it. I'm not gonna say who he is, but it just went down a spiral to where he wouldn't answer any questions. He he, he would tell me about him being Trump being a successful business person. I'm like, what the hell does that got to do with him being a president? I don't know. Um, and then he tell me go look it up and go deeper into his history and go look up the New York City rally. And I'm like, okay, well, if you have the knowledge, why not just tell me right now? That way I can say whether I agree or disagree with what he said in this rally. I mean, I didn't get a timestamp where he said something that was out of line. Nothing. And I'm just trying to have a conversation, man. I ain't sitting here trying to be mean or upset because he don't like the fact that I voted for Trump. I'm not being mad. I don't, it's not that serious, bro. We can go hoop the next day. I'm okay with it. We can go bowling or whatever. Just because we had this conversation, it don't stop me from wanting to be your friend. It don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. And if it is the end of the world, well, it is what it is. I can't control it anyway. I have no power in this world. But anyways, I just had to get that rant out. Um, and like I told him, man, ain't no love lost. There's no love lost. I'm just trying to understand your side, and I'm hoping you trying to understand my side. That's it. All right, but with that being said, this is the end of the video. I hope that you hit the like button. I hope that you subscribe. Of course, you need to share if you really care. That's the end of the video. You like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Peace.